welcome to a quick guide for normal Dimensius. Before you even start the encounter, make sure that your raid knows that teleporting to this platform immediately starts the encounter. For preparation, you'll want to split your raid group into 2 equal groups. One will take the left portal and stay on the left, and one on the right. In each group, you'll want to assign 4 gravity players, ideally ranged, but melee can do it, they will just lose a little uptime. Start the encounter by teleporting over as a raid, and killing both the living mass adds. Living mass drops a debuff called excess mass when killed and can be picked up by walking over it. Get your gravity players to pick this up. Dimensius will then quickly cast Devour, and players should group up in the center of the room. Assuming both adds were killed in time and excess mass was picked up, the raid will survive. The raid should then split up to the sides, while the active tank remains in the middle. Dimensius will periodically do a massive smash on the active tank, and all players will be knocked away from that location. Make sure you don't get knocked off the edge. Tanks should swap after each massive smash. While on the sides, players will have a couple mechanics to deal with in their own groups. More living mass adds will spawn and need to be killed, and gravity players will need to re-pick up the excess mass, for a total of 4 debuffs on each side. Antimatter spheres will also spawn on the edges of the arena and need to be soaked by your group. Be careful not to soak early, as the initial void zone will kill you. Lastly, if you get a blue circle, you need to go to the back of the arena, where you'll be launched into the air. Gravity players will then need to stand under you to pull you back down to the ground. At 100 energy again, you'll need a stack, but this time only with your group and on your side. If you picked up all 4 debuffs on your side, you will survive. Once you get Dimensius to 0% energy, you begin Phase 2. After a brief cutscene, players will be able to mount up. Skyride forwards, following the path of the rings and avoiding Dimensius' giant laser beams and the giant rock wall. Once you get to the platform, you need to kill the add to progress. Shortly after landing, a bunch of adds will spawn in a cross formation, which restricts your movement on the platform. You'll want to kill at least 1 add in each wall to be able to pass through for Dimensius' upcoming mechanics. Dimensius will cast Extinction by raising one of his hands. This hand indicates which side of the platform will be hit by a giant meteor. You'll need to go to the opposite side of the platform as his raised hand. After surviving this attack, you'll then want to go to the side of the platform that is closest to Dimensius, as the boss will try to push you off the platform away from him. Rinse and repeat for the second skywriting and add platform, and once that second add is dead, Phase 3 then begins. At the start of Phase 3, Dimensius takes bonus damage for a short duration and is stunned. Use this opportunity to do big damage and use Bloodlust. After this stunned phase, Dimensius then calls down 8 Void Stars, which orbit the room and deal raid damage. The main difficulty of the phase comes from the darkened sky mechanic. Meteors will fall from the sky and impact the arena in quick succession, summoning an expanding ring. When players cross the rings, you'll get a debuff, and you'll want to wait to cross the next ring until the debuff is gone. This means you will always want to be as close as possible to the first ring that spawns and cross the next one as soon as you're able to. There's a lot of movement involved. At 100 energy, Dimensius casts Devour, and players must hide in any Void Star to survive. Be careful, as they're still rotating during this time, so make sure to move with it. After the first Devour, some of the Void Stars will be turned into black holes by Dimensius. Touching one of these will instantly kill you, so you'll have to be very careful to avoid them, especially during the ring mechanic. Kill the boss before you run out of Void Stars. And that's the insanely epic boss Dimensius. Make sure you turn your music on and enjoy the fight.